Hello, everybody. My name is Carl. I quickly want to talk to you about our Ansible demo that we're doing for Red Hat Summit. We're going to quickly go and deploy an application in DigitalOcean. This application is called Bitbucket. Bitbucket's by Atlassian. We're quickly going to go and deploy this now. The droplet's going to be provisioned in Frankfurt. So this is going to be a bit of time that we're going to go and deploy that specific thing. So it's now speaking to the API. Obviously, there's nothing there. So I'm just quickly going to clear out the space and see what other droplets is available. Yes, okay, here's our Bitbucket here. It's getting deployed. This takes hardly about a minute or so. But let's just quickly see exactly what's going to happen. So in the process, I'm just going to open my inventory file here. This inventory file is going to get updated with the new IP address. Being a bit of a dork here because I'm trying to put it somewhere, but I put it in the wrong window. I thought it's going to make a new tab, but yeah. So excuse that. It's a bit of a no-no there. But okay, so there we go. Our inventory file is updated. You'll also notice that our Bitbucket endpoint has updated as well. So that is a new variable file that we are going to use to go and speak to that specific server. We're now going to go in and SSH directly into that droplet, install Docker, and let's quickly go here. I'm just going to see where I am doing a few things. Okay, I'm just rearranging it. Okay, here we go. So, okay, here's a Bitbucket. In Bitbucket, we are quickly going to go in and get the right address, if that is correct. What am I doing wrong? Well, I should obviously just specify the inventory file because this is the one that we've just created, right? So there's one that will work. But, well, let's see. Sorry, I'm not awake yet. Yeah, I changed the name to 2. Remember that, Cole. Remember that for the future. There we go. Bitbucket inventory. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. There we go. Right one, specifying, okay. Accepting the SSH key. Okay, so obviously we're using some roles by Jeff Geerling, amazing contributor to the Ansible project. His roles is widely used and very amazing. One of the cool things that we also use or like about Ansible is the fact that it's multi-platform, right? You can really go in and work with different pieces of architecture. You might see here that this is a specific Ubuntu 22.04 node that we're working on. And there underneath the title of the droplet, you'll see that. So the cool thing is that with Red Hat Ansible, you don't just need to speak to Red Hat technologies. You don't need to just deploy Red Hat Podman onto a specific node to use containerization. We're working here with a Ubuntu node with a third-party tool, Docker, to go in and install those things. And obviously a Ubuntu node not owned by Red Hat. These are 3 different open source technologies or technologies that we're using. And only one tool here is by Red Hat, but Red Hat's orchestrating and managing the entire project. So for us, that is fantastic, that we can go and do those things with this tool. Now, Ansible is a versatile tool. It can really speak to different endpoints, and you can speak to cloud infrastructure, network infrastructure, various other bits and pieces of technology. We might, some people use that in pipelines as well. I'm just quickly rerunning here. Yes, just confirming that indeed it was a Ubuntu node that I'm deploying to, because I thought it might have been a CentOS node. But anyway, it was Ubuntu. And now I've created the data volume in that node. We've actually included tasks now, and now I'm actually deploying the application. The beautiful thing is that within 2 minutes, 40 seconds, I think this specific run took, we could have deployed the entire application. And we've deployed it in a consistent fashion. So I'm just quickly going to go and copy and paste that link and quickly copying it and going to Chrome. Copy. There we go. Paste here. Okay, so it's not ready yet. A little fast. Doing a bit of a reload. Let's go. Yes. Okay, let's just wait. Well, 231 seconds, that's great. But where's my app? Okay, so let's just quickly reload here. Takes obviously because things are a bit slow, we had to add a bit more like paraffin to the deployment here to get it going, right? Just blow the fire to make it faster, right? Still no graphs. Fascinating. Now, obviously what happens is this is deploying its application. The application is available on Docker Hub. Fairly big application. I think it's about a 600 meg container or something. So there's a lots of bits and pieces of stuff that's in there to try and go deploy the specific application. And these are just internal framework plugins that it's using to go in and get the components in. Let me just quickly have a look. Yes, 2 minutes 31 seconds. Reconfirming everything. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so these are the credentials that we're going to go and use, right? So I'm going to go and create a user called KMF with the password test123 on that specific node. This is obviously taking too long, so I'm going to quickly try and reload the page to make it go faster. But obviously that doesn't work because reloading pages doesn't make the app faster. It just annoys you a bit more. I should just wait a little bit. Oh, there we go. Luckily we're deploying all the little bits and pieces. All right, preparing soy templates. Everybody loves soy. It's fantastic. All right. Okay, but bucket has started successfully. Fantastic. Okay. So to configure this application, we're just going to use the internal database. That's going to just initialize the database for us. There's no external database. This is a proprietary application. So what we need to go do is quickly go and generate the evaluation license. So I'm going to just click that button. I have an account. I'm going to go and quickly generate a trial for myself. That's just going to take a little bit of time. Unfortunately, I can't automate that. Or I could probably automate that using a few curl commands. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly put in a few details and generate the license for us. This is a demo for the RH Summit. There we go. Cool. Now we're just going to go and wait a little bit for the license. Quickly. Nice. Licenses, your licenses, because it's under my license. And then obviously I'm impatient. I click on trials and here we go. There it is. There it is. Okay, get a license key. Cool. That's the only thing that I need is a license key. Let's just quickly get that all back. Pop it in there. Say, yes, I have an evaluation license. Cool. Paste that in. Click next. All right. Let's go create that user's email address. Should have spelled that correctly. Doing these demos so early in the morning, so I'm really typing slow. Passwords test123. Just make it a bit more secure, right? I can't be held responsible for weak passwords. Cool. Authenticating. Beautiful. Let's quickly log in there. It's taking a bit of time. Well, not too much. Okay, so I'm quickly going to the settings to just show you here my user that we are doing. Okay, so basically, yes, this user has been created a moment ago. Very descriptive. You would have expected seconds, but anyway, a moment ago is better. Cool. No repositories, no projects, nothing like that. Let's just quickly manage my account. I'm going to need to generate the API token now to go and speak to this Bitbucket's endpoint and API to go in and do a few things. So just putting in a Red Hat Summit there, making it a project admin token, creating it. I'm just going to give it a 90-day expiry. Just going to copy that token and just dump it into my Ansible vars file, right? There's a beautiful paste here button or thing that I've generated. So now I'm just saving that. So I'm just like saving that token in there. Now, the next thing that we're going to go do is go and create repositories within our Bitbucket, right? Currently, if you go and have a look there, we don't have any projects there, right? There's no repositories, nothing. It's a blank, it's a vanilla state. But now, obviously, we probably might need to go do a migration or an initialization or something. I'm a Star Trek fan, so we're just quickly going to go and provision these repositories within there. I'm a TNG fan. Blame me, judge me, whatever. I am can call me a boomer, whatever. I don't care. But anyway, let's just quickly go in and generate our droplet. So it's probably easier to type now at this point. Anyway, so it's pretty fast speaking to the endpoints. That's done. So let's just quickly go there. Reload. Quickly click on projects. Yes, here it is. Star Trek School. Here's a few of the initial projects that's there. Reload. Okay, reload. Now, you might notice that there's only one Captain Picard. But to show you the modularity of here, to just go and see exactly what we need to go and do, is let's just go to our code and add an additional user, right? So I'm enjoying Strange New Worlds. So let's just go in and say, I'm going to add Captain Pike now as another repo that we need to go and deploy. I'm just rerunning that specific playbook again against the endpoint. It's not creating those other things. These things are okay. It's not changed. But the only one that's changed is Captain Pike. And now if I reload the specific page, or I could just go and search for Captain Pike, you'll see that the repo is there and it's been created. So yeah, this is just a short demo of how we interact with Ansible and deploy applications, speak to an endpoint, and do some useful tasks.